Welcome back to another lesson on Word. In the previous lesson, I told you that we are going to be looking at tables today. What we first want to do is go again to this Insert tab, and you'll see there's an option here that says Table. Well, there are two ways to create a table. The first way is to do it visually over here. You'll notice at the top, as I move my mouse along, the size of the table is changing. So at the moment it's 4x3. If I go to one less, it's now a 3x3 table. One lower, it's a 3x4. So let's just create a simple 3x3 table. So you'll see at the top it says 3x3 table. And now if I just click down, it's created that for me on the screen. So that's a very easy way to create a table, and now we already have a table. Now if I want to type in this first cell, let's say we want to type the days. Friday, went in the first cell, you then click into wherever you want to type next. And let's say I now want to type down here. You can type there. So all you have to do is click in the cell you want to type and type away. So basically that's tables. They're very simple to do, especially if you're going to do it that way. The second way to do it is like this. So I'm going to put my cursor below because I want, just like pictures, wherever your cursor is where your table is going to be inserted. So I clicked below. Let's go back to Insert, go to Table, and you can choose, instead of making it here, you can go to the bottom and say Insert Table. This is going to do exactly the same thing, but here you can type exactly what you want. So let's make it different. Let's make this one 4 columns with 5 rows. And you just click OK, and here is our new table. And again, you can just click in the cell you want the text in and tap away. So basically that is tables. Now, what if we started doing our tables and then suddenly realized that we forgot a column or we forgot a row? And now we don't exactly want to create a whole new table because then we are going to lose whatever we have typed inside. So to do this, what you want to do is you want to be in this option here, which is called Table Tools. The same with an image. When we created our table, this new menu automatically popped up. But if I go away from it, say I'm back at home, I'm busy typing, and then I realize, oh no, I've forgotten a column, and suddenly my menu is gone. So you've gone off the table, the menu's gone. How do you get back to it? Just like how in images you double clicked on the image, you now double click on the table, and it brings you back to this Table Tools option. So now that our menu has come up again, you're going to want to go to Layout over here. And you'll see there are a whole lot of different options. Select table, select row, that you can choose from. Now we want to add an extra column to our table. Let's say we want to add it after this Wednesday column over here. So all you're going to do is inside this Table Tools Layout option, you're going to say Select Column, and you'll see it's automatically selected the column that my cursor was in. If I go off of that and I'm now in the Tuesday column, say Select Column, it's now selected Tuesday. So let's go back to Wednesday. And then you'll see there's these options here saying Insert Above, Insert Below. We want an extra column to the right, let's say. So now that Wednesday's selected, this column over here, we are going to say Insert to the right. And you'll see it added another column in there for us. So now instead of having to delete your whole table, redo everything you did to make a different size table, all you have to do is use these options over here. So the other thing we could obviously want to do is add an extra row. So to do that, we do exactly what we did with the column, except now we are going to say Select Row, and we are going to say Insert Below, Insert Above. So let's insert above. And now we have this extra row over here. And now that won't mess with what you've typed at all. It will just simply add that row, a blank row, either above or below what you have selected. Another thing to know is, how do I delete a table? So if I want to delete the whole table, you click on the table and it's gone. And so is our menu suddenly, because obviously our cursor is now no longer in a table. To get it back, you either double click the table, which I told you earlier, or you just simply click in the table and you'll see this new option has come out, and we go back to design. And again, just like inserting rows, we can delete them, and just like inserting columns, we can delete those. So if I want to now delete this Wednesday column, you click in here by Wednesday, because this is the column we want gone. We select it and delete column, and now that Wednesday column is completely gone, and anything inside it will go as well. So that is tables. It's really all you'll need to know. If you want to get fancy, but this is just extra knowledge, you don't really need to know this. There are different options and colors and a whole lot of exciting things you can do. So say you want one of these kind of tables, it's just going to change it. And if you go back to that or that, that's just the way your table looks. There's many options to choose from. Maybe you want to go with that. And over here you can just change the colors. So orange, yellow. Let's make ours blue. So if you just want to make your table look a little bit different, then that is how you do it. And that is in the design tab over there. So that is tables, and I will see you in the next lesson.